This is Rick with Shooter 1721. You're like, wow, different location? Where are these guys at? Well, we had to go to a non-wind location here in PA. You can check the weather today. Oh my goodness, we have 25-mile-an-hour winds. So we were like, you know what? We're going to go down in a valley and shoot in the woods. So today's video will be in the woods shooting. You're like, what do you got? Well, look here. We got the Ataman AP16 and 22 cal. Take a look at this. This is one beautiful pistol, and as good as this looks, it shoots just like it looks. It shoots awesome. It is a side lever. So right here, if you're looking at that, it's a side lever, and all you do is you just the mag will rotate. You got a 7-shot mag. This is 22 cal. You have a 60cc air reservoir for this. It does fill to 300 bar. But I'm a guy that pretty much, when I fill the guns, I like filling to 250. That's just my preference. The manufacturer says you can go to 300. I don't. There's a reason for that. I found over the years that if you fill to that 300 bar, it seems tight in those first couple of shots anyway, of the shots coming out on that feet per second. I go to 250. Everything's fine and great. On top here, we have the Leapers UTG on top, green dot that we'll be using today. This gun weighs about 1.76 pounds. It's not that much. The barrel length is 6.69, which is really nice. This, like I said, this is the compact version. So the other version is a lot longer. The overall length of this gun is 12 inches. One thing I found with this gun, it is accurate even out to shooting cans. You ready for this? Even at 100 yards. This gun will accurately shoot 100 yards. It will shoot 50-yard cans all day long, but it will shoot accurately out to 100, and I was very impressed with this. Now, today's groups and stuff that we're going to do, since we're using a dot, okay, I'm not shooting 50 yards, I'm not shooting 100. We'll be shooting about 15 to 20 yards for a 5-shot group, 7-shot group, whatever we decide to do. We'll just do that. But that's enough talking about this. Let's get to shooting this. Okay, well, here we are at the bench, and we got some things set up here. I'm shooting some, what I wanted to do, this will be shooting, the feet per second on this is in the high 5s, and I'm shooting the JSB 1589s because that's kind of what I had sitting there and what I like for this. Shoots the 18 great. It actually shoots everything nice, to be honest with you, but the 1589 shoot really good. Seem really consistent. So I'm going to shoot these, and we're shooting about 17, maybe 17 yards, something like that. And I'm going to shoot that. In this video, we'll show you some, I have a couple of trick shots that we did with this that was at an earlier in the week and stuff like that, because when we get into our film days, we're filming and we got a location set up and all this kind of stuff. So we actually had to hike this in here to get in this location. So we'll show you some trick shots, and we'll show you chronograph, and maybe if I can get an opportunity, show you some other stuff that I got planned. Not sure, we'll put that in the video too. So, all right, let's shoot this 7-shot group here and see how she does. All right, and just so you guys know, this is, like I said, side lever right here. This is one quality pistol. The price point on this pistol is, I think for this one, is $9.99, right at 1,000. Airgun Depot. All right, let's take some shots here and see how we do. And remember, we're using a dot, so. Well, that wind blow. The target moving, Ryan?
It is.
Yeah, dirtbag. All right, now. Trying to let the pistol do its thing. That's 5, right? That was a good 5. Then one way to check here. Yep, there's 5. You want to go check that out? Safer weapon. That looks like a great group, Ryan. Okay, well, here we are down here. We're right at about 17 yards, and I think that speaks for itself. That pistol right there is absolutely amazingly accurate. Yes, it is $1,000, but come on, man. That's insane. Ryan, did you expect to see that?
No.
Neither did I. I had that dot on covering, it pretty much covered that, not a whole way, just a little bit of orange left, but they just kept going. I thought, are they hitting the same hole? Because I don't see anything. Well, there you go. There's your 5-shot group. Wow. All right. Well, you know what? Let's do a chronograph test. All right, let's do that. Hey, Ryan. I got a paintball tank down there at 50 yards. Remember we said it could shoot 50 before we do this chronograph test and trigger pull? Yeah? All right, let's see what we can do here. Look at that wing coming down. Wasn't bad, huh? 2 in a row, baby. There you go. I mean, that's 50 yards. That's nothing for this. And you can see the wind's coming down through there. But this thing will shoot cans at 100 yards. Of course, we don't have that today because of the weather. But, well, that's enough talking about that. Let's do some chronographing and see how this does. Woo! We got the FX chronograph. We got it on pistol mode, which, if a lot of you don't know, it's $5.99 and under for the pistol, so it takes you down. That way you can do that. And then high pressure air, you know, for the high powered air guns, we go up higher, of course, and change the setting. Here's another interesting thing I just learned. If you're using a chronograph, normally your barrel's out past the end of your bench, but we're using it on a pistol here. So Ryan made the observation that I was sitting back here and I was getting different readings back and forth. And I was kind of like, that's odd, you know? And he's like, hey, move it out to the end of the bench. So if you're shooting a pistol, make sure that your chronograph's out here, like this, like it would be on the end of your rifle. So we're going to give that a try and see what happens.
540.
We're at a 250 bar fill, so, okay.
542. 536. 536. 537. 538. 535.
And when you listen to that, you're like, you know, you hear the consistency that's there, and you know, that 5-shot group we did, just, that's simply amazing. Really amazing. But now you know why, because the chronograph numbers match up to what's happening. This gun's just, yeah. Okay, here we go with our next 7.
537.
That's pretty consistent.
537. 536. 538.
That's ridiculous.
535. 536.
Is that? I have 1 left. Thought I had 7 there. Well, I'm going to load up anyway because it looks like it's still going. So right now we're at 13. So, how about that? That's pretty good. Oh my. Okay.
535.
So that was your 14.
535.
This is a 250 bar fill.
537. 536. 536. 525.
I'm gonna stop there. That was shot 19. Because here's what happens. Once you reach a certain pressure, and I found out from experience, when you get down in pressure, it will let the rest of the air out. It will bleed out. And I don't think that's, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, so I'm going to quit right there at shot 19, and we'll actually throw shot 19 out of this, and you'll get to see just how the standard deviation is in this, and wow, of feet per second. That was impressive. That was really impressive. Well, up next is the trigger pull. Okay, well, let's do the trigger pull now and see what we got here. Factory settings, I did nothing to this trigger. 7.8. Okay. 9.2. Which I really believe this thing really sits at 8. Even, it's what it feels like, so. Alright. And 8.5. So we're somewhere right in there, but you can see it comes out of the factory just perfect. So, if you're wondering what I was looking at, there's something that was flying over Ryan's back there. He's holding the camera, and you can't see it, but we got a hawk friend that's cruising pretty close to us, so we don't know if we're near their nest area or not. So, all right, let's get to some final thoughts on this guy. Yep, we know the price point is at $1,000, but you get your money's worth out of this. This is 100% awesome. Love it. Love the color. Love everything about this guy. And you know what's the funny part about this? So I asked, I talked to Airgun Depot. I said, I'd love to review this. They said, absolutely send it out for a review. This is the compact. That's what blows my mind. So this isn't the standard. I can't imagine how well the standard shoots. So we're shooting 100 yards with the compact. Imagine the other one. I know some guys sent me some message through Facebook and Instagram throughout the weeks that I've been shooting this and doing some trick shots. To mention that, I did do some trick shots that we're going to put in the video. Of course, I did them at earlier in the week and things like that. And we'll put them in there for you. I think we did dual shot, can you shoot an aspirin tablet and a playing card off of a balloon. We got the Ataman AP16 22 cal shooting JSB 15.89s at about 530, which I think is excellent. I mean, it is excellent. But playing card, aspirin tablet on a balloon. The goal is to get them both one shot, not pop the balloon. I just did this, split the card, hit the aspirin tablet, and popped the balloon. So I was scratching my head, and I'm back for shot number 2. Woo-hoo! Let's see if we can get this done. All right. Woo! That was not done. Oh my goodness. I smoked the aspirin tablet because I was worried about popping the balloon, and look, card's intact. No problem with the card, but luckily I have another aspirin tablet. Try again. Good. Got a little chintzy that time because I was like, you know, pop the balloon. All right. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Ah. How many aspirins in a row can you shoot? Look at that. Wind wanting to turn our card now. Oh my goodness. 2 in a row. Come on, man. Behave yourself. Give me an opportunity here. See, now, now I'm trying to overcompensate. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, wow, this gun's accurate. It's just me. Oh, my goodness. Oh. All right, I'm going for it this time. If I got another round in here. I don't know if I do. Do I have one more? I do. Let's see if we can get this done. I had to look for a second. I was like, here we go. Well, that's gonna make for an interesting video. It's kind of a crazy video how it turned out, but we left it because no balloons were harmed in the making of that video. So, but you'll have to watch it just to understand it. So this is Rick with Shooter 1721 with the Ataman AP16. Woo! Thanks for watching. Well, I'm almost out of pellets, out of time, getting ready to put the gun away. Video's over. And there's one weed down there in front of the target. Yeah, let's see if we can get him. Woo! Did you see that? Weed whacking with the Ataman AP16. You see that weed whacking? Dude's not talking today. I don't know what's going on, but he saw it. He's just not saying. This is Rick with Shooter 1721. Thanks for watching. Oh my, love this one.